In the first video, I showed you how to draw a name in bubble letters, and then I showed you how to use a vanishing point. Vanishing means disappearing, and point means, well, a simple point or a dot. Therefore, all of these lines connect to a point where they eventually disappear, a vanishing point. Now I'm going to show you how to do this when you draw a city or a landscape, because it's it's very similar, but a little bit different from drawing a name. So, what I'm going to do first is draw my horizon line. The horizon line needs to go straight across the middle of the page. So I need to line up my pencil or my eraser lightly on a line that goes straight across the page. That line is not crooked. You gotta line it up with the ruler so it goes straight across your page. The next thing you do is need to pick your vanishing point. I want mine to be in the center. And lightly I'm gonna write vanishing point, or the point where things disappear. I'm then going to take my ruler and I'm going to line it up with the corner of my paper. See how my ruler is lined up with the vanishing point and the corner of my paper? I'm going to hold it still and draw a line that connects them. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Line up my ruler with the vanishing point and the very corner of my paper, hold it still, and draw a line that connects them. Now you might not see it yet, but you might, in that if this is the horizon line, if the sun was to come up and to come down, it would come up and come down behind this line. We all know that suns are not balls with spikes on them, but just for the sake of you understanding what a sun is, there's my sun. This, right here, these two triangles, this is going to be the land. This in the middle is going to be my street. So to show you it's a street, the next thing I'm going to do is measure my paper. My paper is 12 inches across. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So at the 6, I'm going to draw a little dot here. And that's going to indicate, a little dash mark, that's going to indicate where the center of my paper is. So, connecting from my dot to the center of the paper that I just made, I'm going to create a dashed line. Now, at the bottom, your dashes are going to be quite big, because this is very close to the viewer. The farther your lines recede into space, the smaller your dash lines should be. Just like that. They're close to me here, so I made them big. And the farther they go into space, the smaller they get. This is how artists show space, through using a vanishing point. And things that are big are in the foreground, and things that are small are in the background. And in the middle, well, we have things that are about medium size. Alright, so now you can see I have a horizon line with a sun, I have my land, and then I have a street with a line in the middle of it. And this is where it gets to be fun, because you could create a farm on the side going towards the vanishing point. You could create buildings going towards the vanishing point. You could create trees towards the vanishing point. You could create a sidewalk. You could create a bike lane. You could make a little bicyclist. You could make cars. But everything you make will be facing the vanishing point.